Speaking of reviews, I would
Yes,
like
sir.
to talk about Google reviews. Your restaurant currently has 4.9 on Google with about 1,500 reviews,
Yes, sir.
4.7 on Uber Eats, and 4.7 on Yelp.
Yes, sir.
What is the importance of review? Do they help you grow? Do they increase
Yeah.
businesses? Is that something that after receiving such award or receiving such praise, has it really equate to more business to you?
Yes, sir. So getting those reviews is usually dependent on three things: great food, customer service, and then doing one and two consistently. Once you do, it's a very simple formula, but it's very hard to do it consistently over time. And I think that's by doing that and by us following this simple formula of having great food, having great
Consistent,
customer
great
service, and
services.
doing it consistently, it just helped our location be one of the best in North Beach. We are at 4.9. I would say it does help us with our Google ranking. I believe last time I checked, we ranked top three in 5 different tags: shawarmas, halal, fast casual, Middle Eastern, and Lebanese. We always rank top three. One of those stuff that help us rank in those top three keywords is having Google reviews constantly and having replying to those Google reviews
Oh.
and updating your Google business page on weekly basis or
I wanted to ask you that
yeah.
question because something that a big frustration that I had as a customer when Ed and I went to Peru and Mexico, they don't tend to use the Google Maps as
Yeah.
much. They tend to use WhatsApp.
Yeah.
But me in an iPhone, like almost everybody else in the world, you open your maps,
Exactly.
in your phone, and then you look for places because I'm hungry and I want to look for something quick, and then you show it to the place. The place doesn't exist. The phone number doesn't work.
Yeah.
Their email or their website is not properly working, and then you get to the place and after you invest so much energy and excitement into it, and like, oh, place is not here anymore.
Yeah.
You mentioned that the key is every week you check your Google information analytics, or is there
Yeah.
like a time during the month where you sit down and say, let me just double check on that, make sure
I
everything's
would
good?
do. That's a very good question. I would recommend doing minor updates 2 to 3 times a week and doing major updates once every 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
What would be like a minor update and a bigger update? And you,
Very good example is to make sure that you go into your hours, for example. That's one of the minor updates,
more
and
important.
just change your hours and change them back and save it. That way, you're telling Google that you're updating something on your Google page, that you're active.
Got it.
That's very important. That's one of the few tricks that you can do. Another thing is Google Updates. They have like posting,
Yeah.
like you can post updates. I do that once a week. Mother's Days, for example, Formula One. If you're introducing new items, if you're, whatever occasion or holiday you have, you just make sure you put like some poster together, small blog, and you post it on Google. It helps with the ranking and the
And
SEO.
so you have a question? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Because I wanted to ask, do you have a strategy for acquiring reviews? Like, is it something that you have somewhere so that people can do a review?
Yeah.
Do you ask your employees to ask guests for the reviews? Is it something that organically happens and guests just leave them?
Sure. So we try our best, and I'm not gonna say 100%, but we don't ask customers for reviews.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We
Thank you so much.
direct them.
That's quick.
We direct them in a certain way.
Guide them.
Guide them exactly.
Mhm.
So we have the QR codes on the napkin holders on every table, and we have one on the way out. So we have a policy in the restaurant. Every customer that comes in, we say hello, welcome. And every customer so at the beginning, you say hello, welcome. In the middle, you ask how is everything going. And because it's fast casual, because they order and then they pick up their food, there's no really interaction. And then at the end, how is everything? Making sure that their trays is empty. If the tray is not empty, it might be a sign. Maybe the wrap is too big or something went wrong, obviously.
Got it.
So we always, those 3 points.
Got it.
As soon as they come in, during their meal, and then at the end. And then you have the QR codes, you have the tap at the entrance.
yeah.
They can tap their phone, leave a Google review. We make it easier for a customer to leave a review. Like Ed said, we guide them through the process. But 99% of the time, I don't want to say 100% because I'll be lying. 99% of the time, we don't ask for the review.
Now, this is for the restaurant operators out there. How do you deal with a bad review? I'm certain that you have, out of all the reviews, you have had a bad one.
Yeah, we had.
Is there a way for you to reach out to the customer and hopefully have them change that, maybe come back, try something else?
Well, the only way you can interact with a bad review is just to leave a reply.
Right.
because you don't have their information. You don't have their phone number, their email address, or anything. So I try to be as professional as I can, obviously. When you have a 1-star bad review, like it's kind of personal. I take it personal, and I shouldn't.
Of course.
Because it's an operation that's open 7 days a week, 11 hours per day. You're dealing with a lot of moving factors.
You can't make
At
everyone
the-
happy. It's
Exactly. You
impossible.
cannot make everybody happy. And then at the end of the day, something will go wrong.
Right.
It's just the way we deal with it.
Exactly.
I think that's our point. It's our strength that we
Yeah.
deal with the stuff that when it happens on the spot. I take the review into consideration. We have a group text message on WhatsApp. So I always share the good reviews and I always share the bad reviews
Yeah.
with everybody in the team. And we'll take the feedback. We'll see maybe something went wrong. Maybe we served something that shouldn't be served.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.